I'm your host, Riley Omenson of CRIBZ, here at the one and only Active Environmental in Provo, Utah. And today we've got two very special guests, two legends in the industry. First off, we've got
Donnie Mosier
and
Kyle Nielsen.
Welcome to the inaugural episode and season of CRIBZ. Let's go check out Aptive. All right, and first stop at Aptive, we have the
Big A.
There you go. You've seen it. All right, and our next stop, we've got the Aptive break room with, what do we have on tap over here, Kyle?
The industry's finest, Red Bull on tap.
The one and only.
Get your wings.
So here we have the pool table where David Warner spends most of his day. He's got a great group here at Aptive, but David Warner consistently is making up rules every time he plays somebody, and that's why he always wins. We call this area the fish bowl. This is where all the recruiting happens, and this is where our guys get into battles and fight over each other's reps. Just kidding, we don't fight too much.
All right, and next up, we are in the Aptive gym. Let's take a look around.
Yeah, so here we've got our Kobe Bryant quote. This was put up by Vess. Actually, Kyle and I gave him like 10 different quotes to put up. This is the one he chose. We're all huge Kobe fans. Almost everybody here who's high level in some way or another has some type of connection with Kobe. So that's why we've got Kobe over here. Obviously, we've got our full gym. It's an NBA basketball court. We do have NBA players come here every now and then and practice. We do set it up, once a month for training. We have our team leader meeting tomorrow, our leadership meeting tomorrow, so that's what it's set up for right now.
Who has spoke here most recently at some of the kickoffs? What are some of the big names? Who are some of your favorites that have come through?
So we had Tim Grover come. That was honestly iconic. So we did like a Jordan themed year in 23, a Kobe themed year in 24, and so Tim Grover trained both of those athletes. So getting to hear stories of him.
We had Ryan Smith come by, and that was awesome.
That was awesome.
Talk about his rise through Qualtrics and buying a sports team and that kind of thing. We had Marcus Luttrell,
Alex
Honnold, the free solo climber. Just a lot of people over the years. It's been really, really awesome to bring people in and host them in our space. Bill Walden and
Iggy Johnson. The
Yeah.
Iggy Johnson one was really good as well. One thing that I love is the banners we've got. So all of our Golden Doors, all of our Cup winners, all of our Masters winners. We have an All-Star tournament now that we do. The banners are sick. We love that. And again, that's Kyle. Kyle puts all the stuff together for us.
Next up, we've got the conference room, which is, give me the theme here.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious. It's the Bryant conference room. We have Bryant, Tiger Woods, Lincoln, like notable people in sports or in history. All of our conference rooms in this building are named after important people we can pull inspiration from.
And of course, what is a company without their golf simulator?
Golf's huge. So Vess, our CEO, is a big-time golfer, and we've got a lot of sales guys that are big-time golfers. So every year we do a corporate versus sales tournament.
All right, Kyle, and what's next on the stop here?
All right, so around here we have our sales ops, our sales operations hub. So all of our housing, regional coordinators, they kind of run all the routing efficiencies, housing, everything preseason, during season, everything off season, here to make sure everything's right from the sales reps standpoint. And obviously we do a lot of Sub for Santa stuff, so we have that going on as well. We're helping, I think, 70 plus families this year. It's probably more than that, but I think at least 70 within Aptive, so we're really pumped to always find ways to get back as well.
Awesome. And they might get a special visit from maybe a special elf. We don't know. We'll see.
I'm going to steal your mic.
Oh, do it.
Hold up, I'm going to let you finish. No, just pull the Kanye. So it wouldn't be Aptive CRIBZ without talking to our guy, Brigham Lindsay, the legend, the ceiling breaker, record shatterer, pace setter of the world.
Let's see. First off, what are we wearing today?
Got this from Hawaii. It's a Kith jacket. Got the Travis Scotts on, the Lulus. So keep it pretty chill.
Love it. Now, Brigham, you broke the ceiling. You broke the records. You set everything anew for the pest control industry. What is one piece of advice you give to rookie sales reps? What's your go-to?
Start with the technical training first, learn the pitch, learn the whole sales process, and then after that, just work on two main things. Keep a good attitude after every door, and keep going no matter what. So if you can do those two things, honestly, keep a good attitude after every door is probably the main thing. If you can just do that one thing, then you'll be good.
Brigham, who signed your hat?
Oh, Travis Pastrana. I ran out of white hats. This is my
Who signed it?
Travis Pastrana. But yeah, my good friend Kyle here, I've probably asked him for about 20 of these things. So
He doesn't know that you can wash hats and they stay nice. He wears them until they get dirty, just tosses them in the trash and asks me for more.
Got it. Brigham, appreciate you, man.
hey, thanks.
So kind of down here, we obviously are really big on content creation. And so we set up two kind of content creation hubs here, lights, cameras, tripods, backdrops, so that people can come in and do kind of reels and trainings and things like that to make sure that they can get their content out, since content is king right now. And then we also have our podcast studio where Donnie and Tosh and kind of company leaders will come in and film different things from a company standpoint and get our message out here in-house.
So this is where our guy Vladimir works. Obviously you can see all the cups. We do massages for the Aptive reps, and they're not your typical massage. They're actually like deep tissue, excruciatingly painful massages. Sometimes I'll be in here getting like my calf worked on after doing like a triathlon or something, and I'm screaming, and you know, our social media guy next door is like, who the heck is that screaming? He still works on baseball players. So he's been in the MLB for 20 years, and he currently works with the Houston Astros. So he works on pitchers specifically. So he knows exactly how all the joints work, the ligaments work, and he can heal you.
This is the swag stop or the swag shop. And so yeah, we do all of our stuff in-house. Actually, Keegan, come on over. So this is Keegan. He is our senior graphic designer, head of creative. And so he's helped us put together a lot of this kind of stuff and the brand, and he's running our social and everything there. So let's give you the mic to talk a little bit about some of the stuff we're working on, some of the stuff you've seen come to fruition, and a little bit about the gear.
Yeah, so we got all these different leadership items that are out right now, except for this one. This was for our kickoff event was this Welcome Back? Yeah, Welcome Back. And then this was leadership item for last month, and then a couple months ago. So we're getting a lot of different styles that we're bringing in through each leadership item and stuff. And then we also have these really cool items that we do for the Golden Goats is what we call them, but Golden Door winners. So this is another cool one. This is through our partnership with the Jazz. We did Jazz, BYU, what other sports teams have we done some gear with? The Bees, yeah. So yeah. Year 10, this is going to be 2025, will be 10 years of Aptive. So this was our call sign back to it. We went with, creating your own chapter, writing your own story. And so this is going to be volume 10. So we're excited to see how the reps kind of create their story and how this year looks and fits into the history of Aptive.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Keegan. He's who steers the brand and keeps things rolling, and I'm really pumped to have him as part of the team and really leading the show. So this is honestly one of the best hoodies, not only that we've ever done, that I've ever worn myself, like purchased, bought from a store. Like, you're not going to find a more comfortable, better hoodie ever. I mean, Riley, come give the inside of this hoodie a little feel.
Crazy. Yeah, I can.
So
Soft.
very soft. But yeah, I mean, from everything from ping pong paddles to custom wakeboards and skateboards and tents and hammocks and, I mean, hat cases, DOP kits, like. Yeah, so let's maybe get a poll on the story. So every year we do a hat and polo combo for reps that finish. A training we do at the beginning of the summer called Momentum. And typically it's kind of loud, bright colors. This year we're kind of torn between a pink and kind of a Miami vibe, or more of a neutral, natural color polo and hat combo. What are you feeling?
I'm going to leave it up to the audience. We're going to drop a poll and let you decide what they should go with.
All right. Thanks, Keegan.
All right, and to round us out, we had to stop at the coolest place in the entire building, Mr. Kyle Nielsen's office. Give us a little tour. What are we looking at here?
I mean, what aren't you looking at? So I mean, yeah, honestly, like, these are things that interest me. I kind of built up my office over the years with things that I'm interested in, things that I can talk about that are conversation starters. But also, I mean, from an intentional standpoint, I kind of like to balance, you know, my nerdy side and the sneakers and the basketball jerseys and the skateboards and the snowboards and books and collectibles. Like, what I found out that over the years that's really been cool about it is that somebody comes into my office and I can find something that's relatable, some sort of overlap that lets me find common ground with someone when I'm meeting with them, which is super, super awesome and really fun to do. So, I mean, between all the jerseys and relationships and with the NBA players that I've had, and the stuff I do with the Jazz and the NBA Elf stuff, and, you know, a little bit of Star Wars and collectibles, it's been really, really fun to kind of accumulate this stuff over the years. And I will say that not a single one of these jerseys has been purchased or bought. They've all been gifts from the players or their agents and things like that for helping out with different things.
Awesome. And to finish us off, the most important thing of all, make commissions great again, everybody. You heard it here. All right, and to wrap us up, thanks again for joining us on episode 1 of CRIBZ. If we should come stop by your office, drop a comment, shoot us a DM. Let's see how you guys show up in CRIBZ. Here we go.